I've been watching, and I know you've been watching too. So come peep this. Hi, Peep fam. Welcome to Come Peep This. I miss series, and I do not miss a series. I review everything that I watch, but today is special. We're going to do a special report on Steve and Noi from Married at First Sight Season 14. They are getting a divorce. Were you shocked? I wasn't. All right, let's get it. So Steve and Noi, they're the fourth couple from Season 14 to get a divorce. That's 4 out of 5. And we still waiting for that fifth couple. I'm just saying. And y'all waiting for? I'm waiting for it. Okay, so Noi released a photo saying, divorce looks good on me. Saying that Steve didn't make the income. He filed zero taxes. Like he doesn't have it mathing. Income is not income. So Steve, of course, responded like a politician. Okay, let me just preface this. I wasn't a huge fan of Steve. I always thought something wasn't quite right with Steve. So Steve replies like a politician. I hate to be addressing this issue. Hopefully we can move past this. She has never seen my taxes. I said, Steve not showing those taxes. He didn't pull a Donald Trump. He's not releasing any taxes, no type of financial information to validate his income. And everyone but me, I guess, assumed that he had money. He don't give me that vibe. I'm sorry, he just didn't. And he's not putting anything tangible out to refute, confirm anything. So Steve was Steven. It's just funny how Steve and Noi, they waited till the season was over and to get interesting. Because they wasn't this interesting during the season. Like, we could fast forward through their porch. But they wait till the season to get over to have some drama, something to say. I guess they couldn't hold those fake smiles anymore. They were, yeah, I can't do it no more. This is why I'm not surprised they're getting divorced. And this is why I believe Noi. I don't think we've seen the real Steve. That's my number one reason. I don't think we've seen the real Steve on the show. Nor even reference saying that, oh, the husband that I was with is not the one that you all witnessed on the show. He switched up once the cameras was off. And that's not the same guy. He did a face off. He couldn't hold it all for those months after the camera. He said, oh, this the real me. Take it. And I believe her. I believe that's what he did. Because during the season, Steve was an excellent communicator. Pleasant, loving, perfect. Just like the husbands be at the beginning of every Lifetime movie. Before they flip the switch and then y'all in the closet and stuff. But I'm not saying, in my opinion, I'm not saying that he gonna, tie you up or nothing. But I'm just saying he was the perfect husband. Absolutely super hyper aware of the cameras. And how he was portraying himself. Because when it came down to his communication skills, like I said, I give it to him. They were excellent, except for when it came about real life things like his income, his money, his plan, how you're going to provide. We couldn't get any specifics out of him, ever. But you're an excellent communicator. So if you're an excellent communicator, but you refuse to communicate about this one thing in any kind of comprehensible way, period. Because Noi didn't know what was going on. We didn't know what was going on. We was just all basing our assumptions of his money from, oh, well, he must be. Oh, he must have this. We were just assuming. He was gaslighting us. Did y'all notice that? Come on now. Come on now. Come on, y'all. You got to be with me a little bit on that. Just a little bit. I know everybody loves Steve, but his dad described him as a vagabond. Now, the Asian community, the Asian culture, they really brag on their children's achievements. That's something that we know. His dad would have said, oh, my son is an entrepreneur. Oh, he's a tech guru. Oh, he builds apps and sells them for millions of dollars. Oh, he's a sought-after IT consultant. No. His dad said he's a vagabond. A vagabond, by definition, is a person that wanders from place to place without a home or a job. They have an irresponsible life. And they don't earn an honest livelihood. That's what his daddy called him. That's not what I'm saying. That's what vagabond means. That's how he decided to describe his son. That personality type of a vagabond, those characteristics don't scream husband. Don't scream reliable. It doesn't say, oh, let me build a future with a vagabond. I don't think that sentence has ever been said. That ideal has ever been sought after. But that's what they put her with. Now, I'm not bashing Steve. This is not what this video is about. I'm not bashing Steve. But marriage is nothing but consistency. That's what marriage is. It's consistency. And Steve not having the mindset of, I want to be consistent. The only thing he want to do consistently is sleep and dream and play pretend. He never said, I want to provide these things for you consistently. And that's what a husband is. That's what marriage is. Marriage is consistency. How long y'all been together? They're asking about y'all's consistency. And that's not what Steve was into. He wasn't into having to do something by a schedule or having to do something every day. That wasn't his lifestyle, and that's what marriage is. But we seen the mask slip during the season. Even though he was playing, in my opinion, the perfect guy, we seen the mask slip. Y'all remember? Y'all remember we seen the mask slip? When Noi said, I want you to get a job. And he said, I want you to go clean up the bathroom. That was his response. She said, I want you to, start doing your consulting. I want you to, get a job. He said, I need to see you clean the bathroom. That's why I need you to go. I need to see if you can clean the toilets and scrub the tub. That's what I need to see from you. Talking about me getting a job. Okay, I need you to go wipe down the kitchen floor real quick and go. So yeah, the mask definitely slipped because he didn't know if she could do it or not. But I have to trust and see if she could. Everybody can clean the bathroom. He was absolutely upset that she told him, yes, I want you to get a job. He was furious. He said, go clean the toilet. That's what he wanted to see her do. You can go do that now. I don't have a job now, but you can go clean that toilet right now because I need to see you do that. Oh, Steve. That happened during the season, but was I the only one that peeped it? Did y'all peep that? It happened. Yeah, he was pissed about that. But no, it's not innocent. I'm going to say it again for everybody because I know. No, it's not innocent. Before y'all come for me, she was not innocent. Let me tell you why. Because she presented the problem in her marriage, Steve being jobless. She presented it as a problem when it wasn't a problem for her. It was a deal breaker. It was a problem versus deal breaker. A problem is, okay, budgeting. Okay, he has problems with, a person can have problems with budgeting versus gambling all the money away. That's a deal breaker. Being friends with your ex, that's a problem in a relationship. It can be being friends with your ex versus having a crazy ex that's peeping through y'all windows. Now that's a deal breaker. Problems you deal with, you handle. Deal breakers, you don't tolerate. You exit stage left. When it's a deal breaker. She was trying to handle her deal breaker. No, that was a deal breaker for you. It wasn't a problem, an issue, something to work through. You don't work through your deal breakers. Okay, so the number one reason why I thought they were getting a divorce, Steve was putting up a persona. I don't think he was himself. Number two, Noi was turning a blind eye to her deal breaker, for sure. But the third reason I knew the divorce is coming, it was the big why in the room. There was a looming why the whole season that never got answered, never got addressed. There was an elephant in the room with the word why tatted on his forearm, just flexing. And the big why in their marriage was never cleared up. And the why were they into each other? For me, why was Steve so into Noi? Why was Noi so into Steve? Why? Why were they so into each other? There was no chemistry, no passion at all, no shared hobbies, no shared goals. Friend groups did not mix. Like, why? Different backgrounds, different perspectives on marriage roles, and none of these things that they were different on complemented each other. It was just different. So why were they holding on to each other on decision day, on the reunion? It gave me marriage for the sake of marriage. But they done now, so we shall see what the future holds for them separately. That's 4 couples down from season 14. And we still waiting for that 5th one, in my opinion. Whew. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And get in those comments. I always reply to my Peep fam. Let's get it.